Second method is yield method or market method. In this method, two rates are applied. One is the normal rate, another one is the actual rate. Actual rate may be actual dividend, rate of dividend, or actual rate of return. But the rate of return here means the rate for the equity shareholders, not for the capital employed. The second method, the rate is for the capital employed. That is the difference. Here the rate is rate of return for the equity shareholders. That means can be calculated by the actual profit divided by the equity shareholders fund, will be giving a one rate. That rate should be calculated. And the formula is that value of equity share equal to, that actual dividend, rate of dividend divided by actual normal rate for the equity shareholders into paid up value of one share. Okay, then otherwise that expected, rate, expected actual rate divided by normal rate into paid up value share. Then the expected rate is calculated as actual profit for the equity shareholders, that is PAT, profit after tax minus all the provisions for the appropriations and payment for the preference shareholders, and the profit available for the equity shareholders should be taken, and the equity shareholders fund should be divided with that into 100, will be giving you the actual rate. So actual rate divided by normal rate into 100. So here that we have already discussed about the calculation of equity shareholders fund. On that basis only you have to calculate. Normal rate is given here. Then that average profit is the adjusted profit after paying the preference shareholders, everything. Two illustrations have been given. Illustration 17. Illustration 17, directly it is given. That is preference share capital, equity share capital, expected profit before tax is given. Then transfer to GR, normal rate of return is given. So you have to calculate the expected profit by deduct the tax. Then profit after tax will be there. Then transfer to general reserve, deducted. Then preference share dividend to be deducted. Then profit available for equity shareholders have been taken, and profit available by total paid up value of the equity share. If there is any reserves and all been given, paid up value can be taken. Then 19,500 by 75,000 into 100. That is 26%. Here also in the second illustration 18, you have to calculate the fixed assets given, current assets given. Then adjustments related to costs have been done. Thereby you find the liabilities to be deducted. The net assets have been ascertained. From the net assets here that two methods have been taken. First method have been ascertained like that. In the second method only, second question, first method based on the first question, second method, second question. Then profit available, paid up value equity share capital into 100. Then expected, here only I think I have told the equity shareholders fund, but not like that. The paid up value of equity shares should be taken. That much it is easy. So you need not take the equity shareholders fund. The rate should be calculated only, you correct please, that profit for the equity shareholders divided by the paid up value equity share capital won't be to be taken into account for ascertaining the actual rate of return. That is this method of the second method. And let us see the third method. Third method is the earning capacity valuation method. Earning capacity valuation method. This is the value is expected rate of return divided by normal rate of return into paid up value share. Expected rate is expected profit by capital employed. Here capital employed to be calculated, and the profit means profit after tax only should be taken, and that in that interest to be added, back. That profit meant for the capital employed should be ascertained, and that profit divided by that capital employed calculation in so many time we have discussed about in this super profit method and capitalization of profit method and all. Here in the illustration 19 is given to explain that. The 19 illustration that net profit on capital employed is 78,000 rupees have been calculated. Here that equity share that profit available by capital employed 78,000 divided by 5,25,000 into 100, that is 14.86. Thereby value of equity share actual rate by normal rate into paid up value. Paid up value here is 7.50. 14.86 by 15%. Then it is lower than the 7.5 because the actual rate is less than the normal rate. Okay, so very easy one. In my textbook, illustrations and everything, exercises are given, and the miscellaneous illustrations are there that I have posted in the that in the whole chapter in the video form. Then you can refer that and do more problem and get more success. And I wish everyone to get full mark 100% in this particular chapter, valuation of goodwill and valuation of share. Thank you very much.